Trying this again. Third time now. Let's go, we are live. We are up and live, guys. That was not easy. It's saying we're live. Oh, it's still saying scheduled on the thing. Yeah, we're live. We're live. Finally. Official game starting now. Okay, it's still saying we're live. I don't know. I think we're okay. I actually gotta see if we're live though. Hold. Give me a second. I wanna see. Because it says we're live on the thing. Thing is true. Hoping is the case. But when I go to the channel, it's saying 2 views 2 minutes ago. But then here, we're live. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Why they didn't let me. I don't know. I've had so many problems trying to connect that account. Like, honestly. It's kind of annoying me. We're gonna get game going here in a minute. Oh my lord, I'm so happy right now. Because annoying me. I'm pretty sure we're live. Which it's saying 2 views. And the other one was an accident. I did not mean to stream that game. It's saying we're live. It's saying the same thing on my PlayStation 4. I'm just making sure. Yep, and going. And yeah, we're ready. We're ready. From Seattle. This was supposed to be the Friday night game. I had troubles connecting my account to the PlayStation. Yeah, that's why we're not. Yeah, this is why you're seeing this on a Saturday morning. But here's the settings for this game. Seattle clear night, no wind, 10-minute quarters. We're going to still stick to 10-minute quarters. Here are the predictions. Danny says, not Seattle. Cincinnati is simply a much better team. They'll be the victors today. 24-21. Joe says, Earl Hughes is the best player on his team. He shows us why again today. 27-24. Danny's score prediction was 24-21. I don't know if I said that. I don't think I did. Dave says, Seattle will look silly out there today. They'll feel this loss for a while. 44-27. James says, Seattle doesn't match up with Cincinnati. They'll play catch-up today. Seattle has a 9% chance based on 1,000 simulations. So, here we are. I'm just happy to get the game underway because it's been a minute since I tried that, and I just want to make sure everything's up and running. And Seattle with the football. Got this game running on the PlayStation 4 so I could watch it in a replay. Little. It is saying you're live. Let's go. First game of the season. And there's a sack from Cincinnati. First play of the season. The 2025 season is underway for the CTL. I was going to have a whole kickoff last night and everything, but I couldn't get signed in. And it said I had 24 hours of stream, so I didn't. 24 hour timestamp for when I couldn't stream, and I said 9:58 tonight, and so I didn't try it until like right before I went to bed at like 12 o'clock, and I realized it would let me stream. So kind of frustrating, but. Gonna drop back, he's gonna look to throw incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. This Beavers team, they've gotta score. They wanna keep up with Cincinnati, they gotta score. Cincinnati, one of the better offensive teams in the league. For Cincinnati, you just gotta play well. Get the defense rolling, and yeah. So week number 1 in the CTL league. This was supposed to be a Friday night game. It's being streamed on a Saturday morning, but it's going to be our Friday night game. Just act like it's Friday night. In all reality, it's a Saturday morning at 11 a.m. 2nd down and 9 from the 44. Hughes runs it. He might be gone. One man to beat, and he's not going to beat him. Knocked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. And line H. Gabriel injured on the play for Seattle. Head injury, not expected to return. As Kramer runs that one for 5. Down to the 8. 2nd down and 5. Big game after this. Start off the Saturday slate. Will be the Tampa Bay Vipers at the Orlando Tigers. As here's Kramer. Hands it to the outside. He's going to be... the ball might have came out. I thought the ball came out. Did the ball come out? It did come out. I'm pretty sure it did come out. Kramer was running it. And the tight end fell on it. Here's Kramer again. He's not going to go nowhere. Also won second down and goal.
Tonight.
Cincinnati scores 7-0. My bad, I completely missed that call. It's a 7-0 game. Still about 5 minutes left in this quarter. A little over 5 minutes left in the first quarter. But I mean, Seattle's got to keep up with this high-powered Cincinnati offense. First stream on the CPL channel. Usually do these on the Bush 22 channel, but decided to make a whole channel for this league. I think it's a pretty fun idea. So 7-0 Cincinnati. Yeah, just a disaster starting off this week. Couldn't get the thing working last night, so I could actually stream. I had to go on my computer and do it there.
Tonight.
Hughes drops. He's got all day in the pocket. He's going to find a man wall in the middle.
Tonight.
I hate that it doesn't. Doesn't like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, there's Kramer again, another touchdown Cincinnati early in this game. And they're taking a big lead, 13-0. I don't know, but what I was about to say, and that one might be no good. He's gonna doink it off the upright, no good. So it's a 13-0 game. Maybe it'll stay that way. That one will definitely be in the highlights for this game. As he doinks the extra point off the upright. First down and 10 from the 26 Seattle, and there's a flag. False start against the lineman. Seattle's got to start rolling here. They got to get on this board. Down 13 right now. Hood Dude, I'm telling you, I did not name their running back, but his name is Mario Hood. Crazy name. Crazy name. Oh. It's like the second time I almost fell out of my chair as Parks looks incomplete. Dude, my PS4 sounds like a fighter jet over there. It's not even funny. Because I got that on like a shelf. And I got a small TV over there. And then I got my PS5 with the big TV. I just found a TV in the basement. And I brought it up here. I plugged it in. It worked. So connected my PS4 to it. And then the punt. Wall. Falls in the reception. So, some games would be tomorrow. We're gonna have a lot more games today. We're gonna have at least probably, I want to say 7 more games after this. 7, 8 more games as Fuller is gonna catch that 119 yards. And Cincinnati is driving again. The Seattle crowd. Very interested in this game. Cincinnati had to drive a very long way, all the way across the U.S. just to play in this game. Which technically in Seattle right now it would be 8:19 a.m. It is because I live in Cincinnati. It is 11:19. Three. Hand it off. Kramer breaks the tackle, but then he loses too. 4th down and 13. Kaepernick with the tackle. As the punt unit for the first time today for Cincinnati will be on the field. This one's way out of the back of the end zone. In the crowd. Shit, I think it went through the barricade. No, it went into the crowd. In the first row. Hit that fan standing in the first row. Can't even laugh at that, but I kinda can. Hood gets 2 yards. Nothing. Hand off. So Hood is gonna get 8 yards. 3rd down and inches. That looked like he got past the first down marker to me. Oh, he definitely did. What? He's up at like the 30, 32, 33 yard line. It looked like. Just on the replay. We're gonna throw it here. Incomplete. Yeah, sailed that one a little bit. I mean, honestly, I think that wasn't a bad pass. We're going to surprisingly punt. I would go for it. Even though I am backed up into my own territory. Maybe that's why they're not going for it, but Wall is going to return this one to the 32, 31. And that's where Cincinnati will start their next drive. Still 8 minutes left in the second quarter. 13-0. Cincinnati. Here's where I think, the scoring kind of slows down. Bender is going to get a reception. He's going to break a tackle. He gets 11 up to the 43. What is going on outside? I live in a cul-de-sac, so there's like this big truck trying to turn around out there, I think. It's very loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but very loud. 7 yards, but there's a flag down and a face mask call again on Seattle. Kramer. Up the middle, 6 yards.
Tonight.
There's a turnover. What just happened? Hold on. I don't even know what just happened here. Alright, so it's the handoff and he's gonna lose 5. Six-yard rush for Cincinnati. Okay, 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 15 for Seattle. Just watching the replay, trying to figure out what happened here. There's a handoff. He's gonna lose 3. Oh, he's gonna throw an interception. Okay. Well, Cincinnati usually doesn't commit them turnovers. They did. Yeah. Throws it. It's caught. Horn. He's able to catch the pass for the middle of the field. Into Cincinnati territory they go. Hood is going to run it again. 2 yards, 3rd down and 7. Seattle's starting to put down a drive here. I don't know why. I just kind of stuttered there, and I don't know. It's very confusing on what I just did, but incomplete pass. So 4th down and 7. From the 39, be interesting to see what they do. They're going to punt it. Don't trust the kicker here. And there's the punt. It rolls out of bounds around the 17-yard line. They're going to rule him at the 19. I think Seattle's player did touch it at the 19, so then it rolled. Hughes drops back, throws. Sideline Kramer, 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 from the 27. So we're getting near halftime. Earl Hughes, 5 or 7, 53 yards, a touchdown. Did have that pick on the last drive, as he's going to avoid a sack by throwing it away. 3rd and 2. I think you go to the ground game here. You know, not needing to really force anything. Throws it, sideline, Bender with the catch, 3 yards, 1st down. So now at the 30. I like the way Cincinnati has played so far. For Seattle, they've got to step it up. They've got to play better defense. That last drive was pretty good, but they got to convert on those 3rd downs. 2nd down and 4, 6-yard rush up to the 36. So we're gonna get the 2-minute warning, I think. We're gonna play is snap. 2-minute warning. 13-0 Cincinnati. Here.
Tonight.
Flag down penalty. Throws it over the middle. It's caught. 28-yard pass for Wall. For reception for Wall. Hughes throws, it's got Wall. Hughes throws, incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 8. Got down to the 1-yard line. Cincinnati is driving here. Worst case scenario for Seattle. Throws it incomplete. I mean, that'll stop the clock with 44 seconds. Seattle's still got 3 timeouts, but I mean, they're backed up at the 1-yard line. I think Cincinnati will probably punch it in here. Second down and goal. I mean, Cincinnati's been very good in the red zone, and there you go. There's the touchdown for Cincinnati. Wall. And the extra point is good. I thought he just missed another extra point. 20-0 is the score. Seattle's got to get some points on the board. Cincinnati just up 3 scores right now. I mean, Cincinnati pure domination so far in this game. Parks throws, incomplete. I mean, that's a good pass, but double coverage, and the receiver had his hands on it, he dropped it. So, I mean, there's almost an interception. That would have been catastrophic, because 3rd down and 10 from the 26. Seattle with 3 timeouts. They don't really got a rush here. I mean, they could have took a little dump ball. They probably could have got out of bounds, maybe caught a timeout, but they don't. Now they're going to run the ball 6 yards. 2nd and 4. I'm surprised Cincinnati is not calling a timeout here, because this one will run into the half. I don't think Cincinnati really needs anything else this half. See, is met immediately, so that one's up to about the 30, 29-yard line, 5 seconds. I think Cincinnati will probably just run this ball into the half. I don't know, they could throw it here, but they are. It's caught over the middle, but that'll do it. 24-yard pass, and at halftime, 20-0 Cincinnati. Total domination. Jace Parks 3 for 10 for 21 yards and 0 touchdowns. No picks, but I mean, yeah, Seattle's offense just not able to really get anything going. And then Earl Hughes 11 for 16, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Rushing the ball, Mario Hood has 10 attempts for 17 yards. Kramer has 11 attempts for 31 yards and a touchdown. Earl Hughes broke off that big 43-yard run in the first quarter. That's his only attempt. Here's how everything else is looking. I mean, Seattle just really nothing there. Non-existent in the first half. So we start the second half, and Cincinnati will start off with the football. Kick is off. Return to about the 32. That's where Cincinnati will start their first drive of the second half. Alright, Cincinnati up 20-0 right now. They would be up 21-0, but doinked an extra point earlier, so. There's a flag down. Might have a free play. He's going to throw it to Kramer out of the backfield, and Kramer is going to get into Beaver territory. It's a penalty. I think Cincinnati will decline that one. It's on Seattle. So, play stands, 44-yard line is where Cincinnati take their next snap. First down and 10. Already in Seattle territory. That one's a handoff, loss of 5 to Kramer. Hughes throws underneath, overthrown. And he's got his guy in the flat there. He just overthrows him. Throws it incomplete, in and out of the hands of his receiver. That'll bring on the punt team. Yeah, I don't see why Cincinnati would go for this. I mean, especially they need 15 yards for a first down. I mean, I guess I get it if it was like a 4th and 3, 4th and 4. So from the 7, where Seattle will start. So, second down and 10 from the 8. Mario Hood, 8 yards, 3rd and 2. No gain there, 4th down and 2. Yeah, I don't see where Seattle would go for this. Because if you don't get it, you turn the ball over at your own 16-yard line. And Cincinnati will punch it in from there. I mean, Cincinnati, you're not going to stop them. And they're up at the 49. I mean, Cincinnati, just this game has been very impressive. I streamed that one game against Cleveland. Throws it where they put up 31-1, 31-21, and then the past failed season they played week 1 against the Washington Yellow Jackets and won 28-17. So I mean, they've always played very well, but 20 points. 20-0. Usually they win by 10, but 10 or more. And he's taking a shot, and he's got him. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He delivers the dart. Wall is in the end zone. 26-0. Complete and utter domination in this game by Cincinnati. And that one it's a doink. So it's not going to be 27, it's going to be 26-0. 2 missed extra points. 2 missed PATs. I don't know what's going on with Cincinnati's kicker, but he's definitely not on rhythm tonight. Still 6 minutes left in the third quarter. And it's 26-0 Cincinnati. It's been a complete blowout. Dude, I'm starting to wonder if Seattle will even score. We'll have the post-game recap after this. What a game so far by the Toads. Just nothing from the Beavers. Seattle faced with another long third down. That's caught over the middle. Roddick. That just does not sound right. Roddick. With the reception. Now, handoff to Hood, who's going to get 2. 2nd and 8. Harks looks, takes a shot. It's a touchdown for Seattle. The crowd has life again. Interesting to see if they'll go for 2 or just kick a PAT. They're going to kick a PAT. Be wild if Seattle could come back. So they put on a really nice drive there. 26-7 now. 19-point game. Would be a 20-point game. Back to a 20-point game if Cincinnati made that extra point. Very tragic that they didn't. So actually, it'd be a 21-point game if they made most of their missed extra points. So, 11-yard catch there, 2nd down and 4 from the 38. Seattle did score, so no shutout for Cincinnati, but Earl Hughes, 15 for 22, 239, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. There's the first down. I mean, Cincinnati takes their time. They wind the clock down, they go down, score another touchdown. This game is pretty much put away. Big play, what just happened? 34-yard catch for Cincinnati, and they're at the 23 of Seattle. Hands it off. Kramer is stuffed, loss of 5. I mean, neither running back has been really, really impressive. Kramer is gonna get 8 there. So 3rd and 7 from the 20. Throws it. It's caught. Wall down to the 7. And another injury. Ayton. A knee injury not expected to return for Seattle. Seattle dealing with a couple of injuries here for their defense. But I mean, even then, if they had broken players, I don't think Seattle would really stand a chance this late in the game. But maybe it never gets this bad. Maybe it never gets to a 19-point game. Cincinnati got the 2. 2nd down and goal. The sack. Takes the handoff, gets sacked. We're in the 4th quarter. Now 3rd down and goal from the 8. I want to say they're throwing here. Does it over the middle, completely missed his wide open receiver. I mean, that's one of them throws you can't miss. And I understand you're up 19 points, but you can't miss that throw. As field goal is good. 29-7 is the score now. So, kickoff now. Seattle will get the ball back with 9:19 left in this game. It is a 22-point game. I don't see how Seattle could come back, but yeah, I think this one is all but over. But we'll see. It would be really fun, and they're gonna start off with Hood, who gets 12 yards. It'd be really fun to see a Seattle comeback, or at least try to come back. Mario Hood has 17 attempts and only 38 yards. Another 5-yard rush. There's 1 reception for negative 6 yards. I don't even know how that happens, but I don't know. Parks looks, throws out wide. He's got Hood. He gets the 6-yard reception. Thaddeus Robertson subbed in for Mario Hood. Third and 9 from the 48. Seattle needs this to keep their hopes alive. That one's caught. Roddick. What a catch. Looked like that was going to be intercepted. Haul it in over the defender. And they were actually in between 2 defenders. Parks looks. Fires, he's got another first down. Ellison down to the 30. Parks looks, he is sacked. Loss of 7. 2nd down and 17.
tonight.
Vaughn with the catch. Third down and 13. That was a 4-yard reception. Down to the 33. Gotta wonder if Seattle doesn't get this. Do they go for it? Do they kick a field goal?
Tonight.
It's definitely interesting to think about. But he's gonna get it. Roddick with the reception. So, the first down and 10 from the 12. Parks looks. Throw. He's got it to Georgie. Second down and 9 from the 11. Parks looks, throws. He's got Ellison again. He just caught that first down pass a couple of plays ago. 3rd and 5 from the 8. I thought Seattle would probably take a shot at the end zone here. Going to take another underneath pass, and Ellison's going to get no gain there. So, 4th and 5 from the 7. They're marking them down at the 7, even though they were at the 8. They're going to go for it, so we'll see what happens here. There's a flag down in Cincinnati. So they're not going to get the first down. They're going to get a 4th and inches from the 2. It's going to be a very manageable 4th down now. Seattle discussing. And here we go. 4th and inches from the 2. I don't think this play's really going to matter much, but it would be a nice, and there's the touchdown. It would be nice for them to get a touchdown. They do. So 29-13. See if Seattle can make the extra point to make it extra point is good. It is now a 15-point game. Yeah. Kick is off. 29-14 is the score. Wall runs into Wiggle. So, Cincinnati came out hot. It was a 20-0 lead. They get a touchdown, miss the extra point, then get a field goal. Actually, Seattle scored. It was 26-0 at one point. Then it went to 26-7. 29-7, and now 29-14. As there's a big first down run. So from the 45, give it to Kramer. He's gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11. 2-minute warning. Big day for Hughes and the Cincinnati team. Hands it off again to Kramer, who's going to get 8. That was the first timeout by Seattle. Kramer. There's a penalty on Seattle. So from the 41, hands it off Kramer. It's 5 yards. Last time out by Seattle, and that'll do it. Pretty much. Just about. We got a minute 43 left in this game. They're going to give it to Branch, who's going to get a yard. Which they're not going to mark it really. So 35 from the 35. I think they only really gave him a yard for forward progression. Or forward momentum, but hands it off. Branch, or no, Kramer. This time they're going to say 2. 34, 4th and 3. We'll see what they do. Do they kick a field goal? They will. So they're not going to pump the ball back to Seattle. Kick a field goal and make it an 18-point game. And they're going to wind this clock. Kind of the smart move. Play clock with 8 seconds left when they decide to kick it. It's short. The 51-yard field goal is short. Not a very good game for Cincinnati's kicker. What do you guys say? 2 missed extra points and a missed field goal. That was really interesting as that one's caught. Perez. And have to hurry up to the line.
Hike.
5 seconds, he's gonna clock it. I don't know why. I don't know. He could have just took the pass there. If it falls incomplete, you probably have about 1 or 2 more seconds. But now, they're gonna take a shot over the middle, incomplete. So 2 seconds left, 3rd down and 10 from the 40. I mean, if they score, it's really not going to matter. Even if they do get the onside kick, it's not going to matter. Yeah, clock's hit triple zeros, and it's going to be incomplete and out of the hands of his receivers. So, that'll do it in Seattle. The game stats, or player stats, look like this. Parks went 15 for 24, 2 touchdowns, 180 yards. But the big story of this game comes from Hughes, who dropped 305 yards and 3 touchdowns on 28 attempts. He was 20 for 28, 305, 3 touchdowns, an INT, which was earlier in the game when they were up by, I think, 13-0. Kramer went 19 attempts for 57 yards and a touchdown. He did have that fumble, but it was okay because pretty sure they fell on it. Hood was 18 attempts for 43 yards, and he did also have a fumble, but crazy. Wall went for 9 receptions, 160 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I mean, this was one of them games to where it was just kind of a blowout. I mean, you look at it, it was 26-0 at one point. The Beavers kind of came back later in the game. 29-14 is your final from Seattle. We'll be back with post-game coverage after this.